Shake it like you mean it, baby. Come on and dance with it. Come on. Shake it like you mean it, baby. Come on and dance with it.
Good day mga kabakyard, welcome back to JBM Aquayard. Good morning to everyone, and today we are here at our grow out facilities, and today as you can see our plants in here are doing well, and we are expanding our aquatic plants. As you can see on that side, we are planting more aquatic plants, and we are starting to produce many kinds of aquatic plants in here. I think we have 30 kinds of aquatic plants, and we are starting to supply these aquatic plants in pet shop. And on our previous video episode, we discussed about how we are harvesting these thousands of guppies that we are producing here in our backyard. And today, please allow me to share with you how we are conditioning our breeders. You know, in my own opinion, the success of breeding thousands of ornamental fish will be depending on how you will condition your breeder. That's why today, I am going to teach you how we are conditioning our breeders, especially with the Danio Zebra. And right now, we are producing hundreds of Danio Zebra, and we will teach you how to condition step by step these Danio Zebras. And before that, please allow me to show you our produce of Danio Zebra. We have hundreds of Danio Zebra here in our grow out facility. So come on, let's go. These are the fry of Danios. This is yellow Danio. As you can see, this little tiny yellow that is swim around here is the fry of our yellow Danio, and I think they are estimated 50 to 70 pieces of fry in here. And on this side, this is the fry of my green Danio Zebra. As you can see on this tank, the tiny green that swim around is the fry of my green Danio, and I think they are 30 to 50 pieces of fry in here. On this plastic tub, this is my breeding setup of yellow Danio Zebra. So as you can see, these are my breeders, and I use this plastic tub as the breeding cage, and I put these fresh plants, and these fresh plants will induce the breeders to breed. The time of the breeding process of this Danio is around 3 o'clock in the morning up to 7 o'clock in the morning. This is the breeding setup of yellow Danio again, and I already removed the breeders. There is egg on this tub, and on this one, this is the breeder of purple Danios. So I have one female and two male, so the ratio is one female and two male, so that the eggs will fertilize properly. This is my female purple Danio. As you can see, the size of my female are large, and this female can release 100 to 200 of eggs. Okay, at my back, this is the aquarium tanks that will serve as the conditioning tank of my breeders of Zebra Danio, and I have here this yellow Sidra Danyo. And the proper way to condition this Sidra Danyo is to separate the male and female. So, why we need to separate the female and the male? This is to avoid the female to lay their egg premature, because if you will allow the male and female on one tanks, the tendency is they will breed and you cannot harvest the egg, because this Sidra Danyo is egg scraper, meaning they can eat all the eggs. That's why we are using different kinds of breeding techniques to become successful in this breeding of Danyo Sidra. So today, I am going to separate the male from female, and I am going to put the female in here, and on this one, this is for the male Sidra Danyo breeders. Okay, this is the process of conditioning of our breeders of Sidra Danyo. We are separating the male from female, and it is important to condition first the breeders before setting up your breeding tanks, because the success of the breeding process of this Sidra Danyo will rely on how you condition the breeders. And the first thing that you need to consider in conditioning this Sidra Danyo is you need to have the quality of water. As you can see, the water in here are crystal clear, and you can notice that I put the filter on this conditioning tank, and on that filter it has the pumice stone, and this pumice stone will serve as the shelter of the beneficial bacteria. You know, the beneficial bacteria is really important in our aquariums, in our breeding tank, in our conditioning tank, because it helps our breeders to condition well. And the second thing that you need to consider in conditioning your breeders is to give them the good quality of fish food, or you can have the live foods like baby brine shrimp. You can have the Tubipex worm, and you can give also the mosquito larvae. And if you don't have any kinds of live foods that I mentioned before, you can have the commercial fish foods like what we are giving to them. We are giving this decaf mix. This decaf mix is very powerful commercial fish food. And this fish food is already tested here in our backyard. We breed many kinds of ornamental fish by giving them this kind of fish food. And the third thing that you need to consider in conditioning this Sidra Danyo, you need to have proper feeding. When you say proper feeding, like what we are doing here in conditioning this Sidra Danyo, we are giving them this kind of fish food 4 times a day. We are giving them 8 a.m. in the morning, and the next is 10 a.m. in the morning, and the third one is 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and the last one is 5 p.m. in the afternoon. It is really important in our breeders to condition our breeders, and in conditioning it is really important to give them the best quality of fish food, because if you will give them the best quality of fish food, they can easily develop the eggs, and on the male, they can easily produce sperms that is needed in breeding process. And the important part of conditioning this Sidra Danyo is to determine whether your breeder is ready to breed or not, is to check all the female. And this is the example of breeders that is ready to breed. I have here this green Danyo females, and look at their tummy, they are bulgy, and this is the sign that they are ready to breed because these females are loaded with hundreds of eggs in their tummy. And if you will ask me on how to breed this Zebra Danio, I have made a video tutorial in our YouTube channel. You can search it in our video list, how to breed Zebra Danio. Okay, this is the things that we need to know in how to condition our breeders. And as I mentioned before, the conditioning of our breeders is really important because the success of our breeding process will depend on how we are conditioning our breeders. And by the way, if you are new to our channel and you love to have ornamental fish, you are into fish keeping, you are into this kind of hobby, and you want to start of this kind of business, just click the subscribe button below and don't forget to click the notification bell to the topic that we are discussing here in our backyard. Okay, see you once again only here at JBM Aquayard.